Yo, what it is, people? Yeah, my bad. This shit was scheduled for earlier. It's better late than never, though. See if anybody want to pull up. Let me get this link in here. Hold on. See where everybody at. What up, people? Trying to see who's in the building. Let me go to YouTube and pin that link real quick. Give me a second, yeah. Damn, somebody texting me as soon as I went live. I'm on one phone right now, so yeah, I gotta give me time. Let me get this set up. I don't know if y'all hear me still. I'm at YouTube, but let me get this link then. All right. Oh, shit. My bad, people. It's a pain in the ass doing this shit through one phone, man. But the link is up there if y'all want to pull up. I just went to YouTube and tried to pin the link. I'm not on the computer. I'm doing everything through a phone, so it's just a pain in the ass. I just opened up the panel, see if anybody want to pull up, chop it up. I ain't been doing shit on this channel. Trying not to let the channel die. I'm trying to keep it going. Hold on 1 second. Somebody texted me and shit. I got one phone. All right, but I'm gonna leave this open for a few. See if anybody want to pull up. I'm just smoking. What up, Jenny? Was chilling over in Bronxburg panel. He knocked out, so I figured I'd open it up, see if anybody pulls up. What up, Halo? Bro, this ain't killing me with the text and shit. Where you at?
Hey,
You in the show?
yeah, what's up? I only got a couple minutes. I tell you, I got the new job. So
That's what it is.
yeah. I've been. I'm happy. I moved twice. You remember what happened? The story about the
Yeah, I remember you
original.
saying what happened.
Yeah. So then I moved to the other spot. I was only there for a month and a half, and then I just got the new spot. So um, it's the morning, so I'm gonna be tired. So I ain't been around, but I really like this new spot because it's not the same thing every day, you know.
They got you doing something different.
We move around, so I'm part of the crisis management team. And when a house or a day hab is overwhelmed with the guy's behaviors, you know, and they're in crisis mode and they can't handle it, like people getting hurt and stuff, and understand, we go
Yeah.
there and then we monitor it. You know, we're there for either a week or two until everything is calmed down and all the guys' behaviors, and then we move on.
To hold them down, make sure they're good.
Yeah, so instead of me being a CIA one on one where it's just me with another person and I can't like be 6 feet I can't honestly be more than 6 feet away, and it's like part of the it's like against the law. Like, I am, you know, helping someone else who's a one on one, and so it's two on one. And then I'm also teaching the class. It's called SCIP, Safety Crisis Intervention Prevention. That's the uh, book that, you know, when we have to take down, you know, one
Yeah.
of the guys with autism because they're physically aggressive. I teach the class and hand out the certificate.
Oh,
So
that's what it is. That's
yeah,
official.
yeah. I'm excited. I actually took a pay cut though, believe it or not, but that's okay. Just to get my foot in the door. Um, my old position to this position, it's not so much as a demotion. It's just that it's a different department, and
You
I mean, if
starting
you,
new.
yeah, if you look at it, there's a man. So like, there's a manager here and an assistant manager. Like, so I was in like the second position, well, the third
What up,
position, and the other,
Elias?
and now I'm in the second. Elias coming up here. Elias, come on.
He's in the chat. Yeah, I
Yeah,
already
come up.
know, man. I don't be having too much to say. I open up the panel for people to chop it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be gone in a couple of minutes because I'm gonna be so tired tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't do the mornings. I sleep in the morning.
I gotta figure out what we're gonna do though. Like which day? I was trying to get Bronze to link up.
Yeah, I heard you telling them that.
Yeah, I want me like if I were to go to you and then hop over to him because I'm sure you know a couple. You know, probably about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, he's
Just
probably
meet
not
at the
too
bar.
far.
Meet at the bar, get a drink, just one drink, and then head home.
Who's in the building? Yeah, less in the building.
Oh,
At
oh,
the
good,
state.
good, good, good.
What up? What up?
What up? What up?
Chilling?
Yeah, I'm just type pissed off. Shit's going on. School
Speak,
ready? No.
There's
speak.
always
Go ahead.
something going on.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead. You got the
Fuck.
floor, bro. Let it out.
I'm talking
Breathe.
about these fucking. Nah, I'm talking about these fucking cops. You already
Yeah.
know school is already
Yep.
sitting
Yeah, you told me.
in Bronxburg
Yep.
panel.
Tires, right?
Yeah, I'm fucking tired of those fucking cops.
And your tires got popped too, right?
What you talking about?
Did you say the tire? Did you say your tires got slashed earlier, or your tires got?
Yeah. Nah,
That's
nigga, fuck.
Yeah.
Somebody slashed my tire, bro. You know what's crazy? When
that's
the person who
fucked.
took my license plate, right, from my car, my man saw who took it, and the way he ascribed it, I think I know who it is. And when I catch that nigga, I'm gonna break his fucking face.
In the city, I mean, people. I'm surprised people think they
Nah,
can
but
get away with
nah,
shit, right? Because
bro,
there's so many eyes.
my man was in his car. My man like saw him fucking with the plate. My man told me, yo, I
Yep.
stepped to him. and told him, "Yo, what you doing?" He said, "Oh, he's my man too. He told me to get the plate and da da da." But I have a feeling who did it. This he ascribed the person, and the person who I know who he ascribed, and that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. It's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, you know who I'm talking about, bro.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say no name, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. All
Yep.
right. Okay. That's fucked, man.
I think 420 know who I'm talking about too.
It's fucked up
I,
though.
I
In
haven't been paying attention to too much going on YouTube.
it's fucked
Oh,
up in the
I'm a little
city.
behind.
In It's fucked up in the city. Like so much shit. A lot of crime, right? Be going down.
hell yeah. But
Always.
I did a safe side as I made a report. You know what I mean? You fucking with
But
somebody's car for no reason.
But you want to know, so like when I went away to school for the first time, I met a couple girls from like upstate New York, and they were like, "Is there murders like where you're from?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and then I was like, "And I'm from a very populated area, but I'm not even from the city. The city's even worse. I mean, people getting murdered every day, correct? And the girls couldn't imagine that. She's like, in my town." The last murder happened in 1948. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, like, right? Because they have
That's his
towns
every
that
day
have,
in New York.
yeah, and like they come from towns that have 5,000 people in them or 10,000 people. And, there's more people on my block than there is in the entire town of that, the girl. And she just couldn't understand. She's like, I just don't understand. How can there be a murder every day? And I'm like, it's fucking, 12 million people in the borough. It's like, people just stacked on top of each other. I mean, you go to a bad area, right? Guys, like you'll get fucked up if you like, you're in the wrong time in the wrong place and you don't you you're
If
the
you're
wrong
not
person.
knowing it,
That's what I mean. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like I'm not saying like if you got like somebody who's never been to New York City and they're wandering around in an area that you guys can think of right now, like they'll get mugged, right? Like,
yeah, they might become a victim.
yep. I don't
But
know.
it's
I ain't trying to
different now,
scare
though. It's kind
people.
of safe now.
I ain't trying to scare people, but I'm just trying to be real when it comes to how people can get desperate, and then, trying to feed their families.
Nah, there's
Maybe.
a lot of people who kill people for money, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's also people, though, like that, it's not like a drug addict. They're trying to feed their kid or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
people get
saying
pushed.
I see a lot of people who who don't have a job and they trying to take care of their kids and they rob people for
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
some people don't do it for they just do it for drugs.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
either or both things, you know what I mean?
Sure, sure. And you got a lot of immigrants, too, that come over and they work their asses off. And, they send in money home to the families. And then, I've seen that happen too, where some immigrants who commit crimes to try to send money back home to their children. All sorts of things, there's all different types of
Yeah.
people, good and bad, and there's not just one way, but city's got a lot of crazy things going on right now,
Yo,
guys.
school, I hit somebody with my scooter.
You you hit somebody with your scooter or you knock somebody off
Yeah,
a scooter?
no. I hit the nigga with my scooter, bro. I was riding.
A person
Well, it
walking.
wasn't my nah, it wasn't even a
Oh,
person walking. I was
I
riding
hit a person
and
walking.
I hit a person walking too in the
I kept it.
cemetery.
I kept it
On
pushing him.
panel, on panel,
Oh shit!
guys. When I was on panel,
Man,
yo, you know what's crazy? This dude came out of nowhere
all
and went
three
on
of
the
us be
bike
hitting
lane.
people. Go ahead.
Yeah, I went on
hit
the
the
bike. I
wall.
was on the bike lane. The dude came on my bike lane. I tried to stop, bro. I had an electric scooter. And that shit was going 20 miles. And if I would have went more fast, I think I would have, hit him. I would have hurt him more.
Yeah.
But when I hit him, the nigga flew off his bike and hit a
Oh my
fucking
god.
garbage. A fucking, those green dusters that be in the
Yeah.
street, those big
I know
shit.
how that shit
He
feels. I got hit when I was
he hit
little.
that shit. He hit that shit on the left side, right
They
on
fly,
his
right?
right
They
side
fly.
arm. That shit
Yeah.
looked like somebody's ripped his skin off with a knife,
Oh
bro.
my god.
Oh,
I
he
Like
just
that
gave
shit
dragged the
looked
somebody a
like
floor.
love
skin.
tap. Mine was just a love tap, but they ran in front of my car, like,
Nah, but he was riding his bike mad fast, bro.
yeah, 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 I know. Yep,
Yo,
I
and I
know.
just
Two
hit that
objects
nigga
in
like
motion.
bang. And
Two
the only
objects in
thing,
motion.
yeah, but only thing I fucked up was my fucking thumb and my ankle. But the
Uh,
dude went in the ambulance and we tried to get him up. When I saw him bleeding, I said, "Bro, I'm not touching you, bro.
I hear you. I
Uh,
hear you.
I'm not taking a chance to catch anything if a man is bleeding,
Nah,
bro."
you know what they have? You know what they have? So in like my car, I have the Narcan thing for somebody if they're overdosing, and then I also have um the the piece of the plastic that you pull out of the little pill. So if you want to give somebody mouth to mouth and you have an issue with it, like you put it over their mouth. You know what I mean? If you have to do CPR to someone too. So
I'm talking about blood wise. You know,
no, I
blood
know, I
wise,
know, I know. But I
you
mean,
get
when you
more,
put
disease.
Yeah, I
but when
don't
you put
want
your
people's
mouth
blood on me.
when you put your mouth on someone who's like unconscious, they could be bleeding
But
too in
nah,
their
but the
mouth. You
dude,
know?
the dude's the junk. You know, the dude. I don't like mean to call him
Yeah,
that, but the dude's a
hepatitis.
junk. The dude was
Yeah,
a junkie. He was a crackhead. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Oh, you don't know
yeah.
what he got.
Could have
I'm,
hepatitis, you know what I mean, AIDS, HIV.
you know, the dude was cool. I know the guy, but like it was crazy. I hit him and shit. And then he was telling me it was my fault. I said, bro, how it was my fault? You was on my side of my lane. It was like, come on, you had two lanes. You know, cars going the other way and the other cars going the other way. I'm on the opposite that was going the other way on the bike lane. And you just jumped out in my bike lane and I just hit you.
Yep.
I didn't mean to.
He
I
might have
told
done
him
it
I
on
didn't mean
purpose. He might have done it on purpose to try to get a lawsuit. People be doing that.
Nah,
You
but
know
he
that
said
work.
he was like we tried to get him up, and we told him we was gonna call the ambulance before we moved him. He said we gonna call the ambulance. He said he was good, but he was trying to get up. I tried to help him and shit. Then he just fell again. I'm like, yo, bro, you need the ambulance. My dude, he said, no, I'm good. I'm good. I said, bro, you not good, bro. You
This is,
bleeding. You need the ambulance. And some guy called the ambulance, and the ambulance asked me what happened. I said I was going on this side and he just came on my side and that was on him and he hit me. We both hit
That's
each
what's
other
up.
on the same time and he flew off his bike. He said, "You need ambulance?" I said, "Nah, I don't need my ambulance. I gotta take care of him."
yeah,
No, I didn't left him like somebody else would have got up and left with their
yeah, yeah,
scooter
yeah.
went to
No, no,
work.
absolutely, brother,
I didn't.
I
I
absolutely,
hit
bro.
slept
somebody
it.
with
You
the
know what I
moped.
mean?
I left him on the floor. I ain't gonna lie. But he wasn't paying attention. He ran out from between two parked cars. He just got
Mm,
hit with the
That's the
handlebar.
same thing
He
with a
busted
dude.
his
That's the
ass.
same. Yeah,
mm.
that's the same thing with a dude did. He came out from the opposite shit, and I just hit him. He came out of nowhere.
I looked in my mirror. I seen him moving still. I said, "Ah, he good. I'm out."
Damn, damn, damn.
Yo, 420 says you live in Brooklyn. When you don't, if you made a police report where somebody stole your license plate, well, cops still try to tow your car or your
I don't
scooter.
know. I never did a police report. But when I didn't have a plate on my car, they would try to tow my shit.
Now as I stopped the car. I stopped the it was a captain or some shit. Like he was looking at it was two cops who came to my car like a couple of days ago. I stopped them. I'm like, yo, he's like, oh no, they reported the car was abandoned. I said it's not abandoned. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't curse them out, but I told him to get out of here.
Yeah.
And he said, yo, try to get it fixed as soon as possible. I said, all right, bet. And then
I've had them
today,
impound cars for me for not having plates or for not being registered. Straight locked up and
nah,
they took it.
my shit is a jet. Everything is a jet. My
Yeah, if
shit
it's
got insurance
aggravated,
and
I
that's a
wasn't
big, you know,
registration.
legit.
that's a big penalty if it's aggravated.
My shit is registration. I got insurance and everything on the car. Then somebody stole the plate. Then the lieutenant
Also, they
came to
can't say.
get.
Yeah, so
Then
they
the
can't say
lieutenant
it's
came to.
abandoned then if you still got
Yeah, that's what I'm
registration
saying.
good, insurance good.
That's exactly
Hmm.
right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
They
The
might do it
lieutenant came.
anyways, though, and just not get in
Yeah,
trouble for it. But he's right. By law, they're not supposed to. Money's absolutely
Yeah,
right.
that's
they
what I
not.
told the cop. I
But
told
they
the
might
cop. I
do it
said, "Ma,
anyways.
I told the cops I got insurance and registration, but the cop said, yo, yeah, if you have to report, put it on your put it on have that report with you all the time." I said, I said, I respect. Then he's like, yo, the car, they reported again, the car was abandoned, da da da. That's when I showed up and I wanted to make sure the car's not abandoned, da 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 da. And I said, all right, bet, no problem.
That's
Kept it
probably
pushing.
somebody being a dickhead calling saying that. Probably
Mm
reporting the car.
hmm. Mm hmm. Facts. And I already know who doing it, but I just don't want to, like, I know it's a female's doing it, but I don't want to step up to the man and her boyfriend, her husband. Her husband's an elderly person. I don't want to come up to him and punch him in his face.
Yeah.
He's not that elderly, but like he's like almost a little older than me.
Oh, he can still get punched in the face.
Hmm.
Still at that age.
When I told him, I said, yo, like I saw, but like, yo, I like tell your girl to stop, bro. I just don't want to put my hands on you, bro, over your girl shit. Tell her to stop. He's like, I'll talk to her, but they keep on. You know what I mean?
Nah,
That's
me, I
crazy.
got you. I got you. You know what I got? You know what I did, guys? And tell you what I
What's up?
signed. Attorney Shield. You know what Attorney Shield is?
Yo, I actually
What's
want
it
to use
about?
that. I heard
I
about
signed
it.
up for it. I'm trying it out. I signed up for it.
That shit is
How
crazy,
much is
bro.
it?
There's all different prices. So they you could do like $83 every 6 months if you want. You can do $117 annually, or you could do $14 monthly, and then that's like the Freedom Plus plan. That's the one I signed up for.
I'll
Uh,
probably do a monthly one.
I'm just want to try it because I mean, I've never been pulled over. Actually, that's a lie. I've been pulled over once for just complete, absolute bullshit. There's been other times where like they've tried to fish, but they said the light was out. I told money that store the
Yeah,
light was out on my
try to pull you over
license
for
plate.
anything. They pulled
Yeah,
me over for having a,
Bro, they pulled
air
me.
freshener hanging on the rearview mirror. They said it's an
Yo, they
obstruction
pulled.
of your view.
they were
Yo,
fishing
they
for a
pulled me
Fuck
gun.
over
out
for a
here.
light. They
They
pulled
were
me over
fishing
for a
for a.
light.
No, I was saying that they put a light over the license plate. Les, the light that's
The
over the
license
license.
plate, like,
They said that my license plate light was out, and like in the BMW, that's like the one thing that doesn't tell you in the car. The computer says brake light out. Every single thing they tell
Yeah,
you
yeah.
except for that. So he came up and said it was out, and I said, Let me see." And he said, "Please do not release the vehicle." Hand on, just on his gun. Like I said, "Fuck!" Like, all right. And then he said, "You match the description of a man that had a gun in the parking lot of Jake's 58. That's the casino. That's out of exit 58. I want to take you guys to that. If you just take the train out, then pick you up and you can have a little night there and you can take the train home."
Nah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving in a couple. We got supposed to leave a couple days ago. Not a couple days, but like last 2 weeks ago, I was supposed to leave back to PA, and they stole my plates. I'm stuck down here, and then now I'm fucked again. Today I got nigga pop my tires. I'm fucked. I'm
But
stuck
you're going to
down here.
come back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Nah, I'm
mean,
not coming back. I'm not coming
well,
back.
you're going to be gone forever, though?
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. They sold they sold the projects.
I don't know, but I thought that you. Okay, cool. All right.
Nah, but I'm
which
telling you,
keys they sold now?
they sold the projects.
You told me
There's
that.
no more projects. They made it private.
They did that shit in the projects by me. That shit don't even look
No,
like
they
projects no more.
no, they fixing where I'm at. Where my mom's used to live at. They fixing everything up,
Les,
and
where you going to
the
end up?
I'm going back to my where I was living at before.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I thought. And then you're going to stay there.
Mm-mm.
So
I'm
when's it? Go ahead.
nah. I'm more I'm gonna stay there for like maybe like 5 months.
Uh huh.
Get myself situated, and then I'm going to move to a bigger house, like a little bit something bigger.
What day? What day you leaving?
What this New York? Or you talking
Yeah, what
about
day?
PA?
What day you leave in New York to go
I
to?
don't know yet. I'm gonna have to get. I need to get like the plates on my car.
Yeah. So before you go, now we get back to what I'm saying. You're gonna take the train out to me. I'm gonna pick you up at Ronkonkoma. I'm serious, and I'm gonna take you to the casino for the night. Just try to put aside like maybe two
You gotta
hundred.
bring like 200-300 bucks to the
Yeah, but
casino.
like that'll be good for
Yeah,
the
like
train, and
three
that'll be
hundred,
good for.
400 bucks.
Well, all right, man. Then that's what that's what my man. But I'm just trying to say, if that's good. You just take it for the train. You'll have round trip, and I'll pick you up from Ronkonkoma. That's all you gotta do is just take the train to Ronkonkoma, and the Ronkonkoma exit is the exit for the casino. So the casino's 5 minutes from the Ronkonkoma train station.
Now I'll just borrow my man's car. Well, I'm gonna do all that.
Nah, that's crazy, bro. I mean,
I
if you
think I'd
want,
rather drive if I had the
bro,
car, but I'm not
but
supposed to be behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Well,
So
bro, why
I feel
not
what
take
I'm
the
saying.
train? You can drink and you be all safe. I
Nah,
got the
I
job.
don't drink. I don't drink, bro.
Okay.
I don't really drink
That's
like
one
that
thing.
either. I
That's
smoke.
one thing I don't do. I smoke weed all day.
So then, listen. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna get the car, then see, I don't front. What's good? What's day you gonna come?
I have to think about that because I'm working on trying to. So hold on for a minute. I'm trying to work on trying to get that license plate tomorrow. I'm trying to get my man to drive me up there to get my license, the
Okay.
license plate for my car.
Well, you promised me, right? I came out to you, and you promised me you come
I
to
got
me.
you.
But you know,
Let
I'm
me
just fucking
fix.
with you, Les. You know, what I'm
I
saying,
know,
of
bro.
course, if you gotta,
Let me try to fix everything what I have to do first before you know what I mean, because I don't want my shit
sure,
to get towed and then I
of
have to
course,
pay
of course.
more money to get my shit out. I'm gonna try to
It's
get
all good,
everything
bro.
fixed by
I'm just fucking
tomorrow.
with you. But we'd have a good time at Jake's.
Yo,
We'd have a
remember
good
that
time.
day you invited me to that boxing match?
Yeah,
Remember? Yo,
yeah,
bro, I don't know what the fuck I drunk or ate. Yo, I woke up with my head spinning, and I know I don't drink. Woke up with my
yeah,
head spinning, and I was just throwing up. And then when I took a nap, like a good nap, and then when I woke up and drank ginger ale, I hold up everything. I think I threw up everything I had to throw up, and then I felt it like a little bit better. So I
yeah.
told my girl, I said, "Yo, I said I had plans for school. Fuck
No, that was an
and
interesting night.
shit."
That was an interesting night. If you're listening,
Yeah, I was
Sean,
telling my
that's
wife.
all I gotta
I was
say.
telling
That
my
was an
I
interesting
was
night.
telling my
Oh,
wife.
whatever happened with that? Well, I
And
forgot
we ain't
about
gonna talk
that.
about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. Next, moving right along.
I'm guessing that
Seriously.
wasn't a
Yo,
W. Damn.
We're gonna
Damn,
talk about
bro,
something
baby.
else.
Damn.
But
oh, you didn't went to school?
I feel like I said
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about something else.
It's not
It's okay.
sounding
I'll talk.
like it,
Uh,
but it's
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
good
We
though,
can try to
man.
talk on.
bet.
The I don't even know what to talk about now. Come on.
Let's talk about your car. You fix your lights,
My lights.
the dark light in the front.
Oh no, yeah, great call. I didn't do that yet. I got to get one of those things. Money was.
Yeah,
I showed both of you guys. Yes, I showed
remember
money
you said
too. I
remember
got.
you said you was gonna come and meet up with me and you wanted me to put some stuff on your lights to make
Yes,
it
I wanted
look
you
brand
to.
new and
Yeah, could you
you never
show?
showed up.
Well, that's not
We
hundred
set up a
percent
date
true.
though. Yeah, we did
No, no, no,
though.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
we
no,
set up.
no, no. You lying.
Yeah. We set up
You
no dead ass.
lying.
No, dead ass
Lying.
squirrel. I swear my
Lying.
mom's. I swear my mom's, bro.
Stop.
I'm
We
not
never set
mad.
up a
I'm
date.
not mad. No, we set up a
What are you
date. We set
talking
up a
about?
date, and then no, listen. Let me
Good.
finish. We set up a date, but you told me you will call me,
Oh, okay.
and I think you something got caught up, and you never
Yeah,
had a chance to
maybe.
call me.
All right, that's fair.
I think
I was gonna
I think it
say.
was your job. I think it was your job.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I
I
think you
thought
was working for something. Yeah, you was working the
because I
time. You
take it
said
offensive for a second because if people think
nah, but
we made a plan.
you didn't let me finish. Like
I love
you
you.
try to talk over me, bro.
I love you. You give me energy.
Love you too,
When
bro.
I was walking around the Lower East Side and Les was on my side, I felt like a foot taller. Do you know what I mean? Like I felt tougher, money. When he was standing next to me, walking
Damn.
around the Lower East Side. And I was like, anybody
Next
try to
time you
fuck
on the
me?
LES thing, you're not too far from me. You right over the bridge.
Yeah,
But
right there on
yeah,
Windbread Bridge.
like
Well,
when he walked up to the car, we were like, "Are you? Are you? All right, let's go." And then like
that's how I felt
we,
that day. You pulled up in my crib and shit. I knew it was a black BMW was coming, and that
yeah,
black Beamer turned the corner. I was just grilling you. Like, what
yeah,
up?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
yo.
And Les had the
Oh shit.
fitted,
What up? What up?
the nice fitted, and we walked to the record store first on the corner, and then we went to the pizza shop. And then we went to his hood. But when we were walking around the town, I was like, yo, I went to that place that was a rock club. And he's like, yeah, now that's a gay bar. And then that's this. And he showed me all the different like places and how it's changed. And like I was looking at his face, like taking it in. And like I was walking around and you'd see somebody. And I just knew like, say anybody tries some shit, like we good. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
you good? That's how I am in my style.
I know everybody in the lower. You know what I mean? I just stay to myself. I don't really like hang out
Yeah.
with nobody.
Yeah, and people try to talk
That
shit now. Like, oh, you think
yeah,
you're
nah.
at
Just every
school
time I hang
hanging
out
out with
with
Les? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
your school. You know what's crazy? Every time I hang out with somebody, not towards you, but like when every time I hang out with somebody in the hood,
Mm,
I get in trouble and I go to fucking
mm.
jail for some dumb shit. And then I don't
Yeah,
rat on nobody. I just take it for the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I mean,
That
you ain't a
usually
rat.
happens chilling with too many people and shit.
You ain't a rat.
I cut
Yeah,
myself off from a lot of
my
people.
man told me, my man today he had a twin brother, and the twin brother never get along with me and shit. One day the twin
Mm.
brother wanted to fight me, and the other brother jumped in. He like, nah, 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 you ain't doing that shit. This, yo, he never snitched on me. Da 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 da. The cops would look like I was talking to him. You know, when you have a conversation with somebody, and then they had a customer, and then they make that sale, and then the cop thinking you with that person, and they took me in. I'm like, oh, I like, yo,
Man,
that's fucked up. But when they took me in and I kept on fighting it, and then my lawyer said, yo, they want to give you a deal. They give you probation. You go home today. I took that shit, bro. I'm like, yo, fuck that. They
Mm.
give me that.
All
That's
right.
5 years probation, bro. 5 years.
shit. I was
Felon,
on
5 years
probation when I
felony,
was
5 years
younger. That shit
is a
sucked.
felony probation or misdemeanor.
When you said nah, I stood for a minute in jail. Like I was fighting it in jail, and then and out
Yeah.
of nowhere, the lawyer told me, yo, that they offering you probation because I
But
didn't had a
felony or
bad.
misdemeanor? Because New York
No, it
is
was a no, it was a
yeah,
felony.
yeah, yeah.
But they
New
didn't got
York.
no drugs. They didn't have no drugs on me, no money, nothing.
Hmm.
But my lawyer said,
They're stricter.
that made it look good for me because I didn't have no material, no money, and none of that. Or they just arrested me because they said I was there,
My uncle's
but
a lawyer.
knowing I wasn't there.
And you know my uncle, the one that passed away. I told you about him.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
when I was like the summer after high school, I did like the clerical work for him. Do you know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
files and everything. And I traveled with him too. And I got to sit in the courtroom, and I learned a lot about the legal system. So he was a criminal attorney, and he was explaining the difference between like felony probation, misdemeanor probation. A lot of guys would rather do time and not get probation. He was, um, did that a lot too. But the felony probation, my point is, I remember him explaining to the guy that was his client, like you're going to get drug tested once a week. Like you can't, if you don't want to go to jail and you're going to do five. Yep.
Nah, that's not true.
This is
Like
a long
they
time
did
ago
the
though. You
drug
gotta.
test. No, I'm
You,
talking about the time. I think it was the time maybe when I was 17 when I got that
mm,
arrest.
mm,
Bro, when they did the drug test,
mm,
when I first came home and I smoked a blunt, like the judge didn't tell me, yo, they gonna do a drug test. I just smoked a blunt and I went to see my PO and she like, oh, we're doing a drug test. I'm like, I bet. When she gave me the drug test, she's like, yo, you got, I'm gonna give you a chance. Don't do it no more. Blah 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 blah. All right, no problem.
mm,
And but me, I'm a weed smoker. I smoke. And she did the other drug test, and she wasn't playing. She was like, give me drug tests every time I came to see her. Boom,
yeah,
drug test, drug
yeah,
test, drug test, drug test.
yeah.
And then one day she just violated me, just sent me to jail.
Yeah, but that's
I
what I
just
just
said
said.
that,
Like my uncle
yeah,
was explaining that about felony probation. He's like, you're going to be drug tested every week, like in the beginning, and then if you do good, he said like you get less and less, where you go twice, you know what I mean, twice a month, and then once a month, and then
yeah.
like once every 3 months, and then calls. But he was explaining to the guy like, if you're an addict, you might want to go to jail for 60 days instead of doing probation because you're going to violate, and then
hmm
you know what I'm trying to say, like he like
When
It's
you
harder to
violate your
get through the
probation,
probation.
that's what that
no,
thank you
you
money,
vi-
that's
Yeah.
what he
all
was
right, bro, I'm gonna
explaining.
put you on something.
But the
When you
guy was
violate your
scared to go to
probation,
jail. He was scared to go to jail. He was like, I'd
yo, I'm
rather
gonna
do
put you on.
probation.
People get probation, right? When they be sometimes some people get scared to be in jail, right? And they violate their probation, they go back to jail. They got a chance, a possibility to get restored probation if you didn't get rearrested or nothing. You just violation of smoking marijuana or drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got a choice. You don't want to get restored probation. You don't want to do it. You just want to do the jail time and get it done and over with.
Another thing my uncle explained to me is probation officers are extremely different. Like there's some cool ones and some real hard asses that like get off on violating people. Do you know what I mean? Not
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
them, but he's
that's
just
true.
saying
No,
they're
that's
all
true.
different. Like
They got the
I had
strict
a cool
ones and
PO
they
because
got
I
the cool
couldn't stop
ones.
smoking.
really, I wonder. It's got to be different now, guys. Right? Like with marijuana and probation than it was back in the day. It's got to be a little different. I would hope because
They shouldn't
right.
even test the weed no more. That's illegal.
So they wait a minute. So if you're on probation, you can legally smoke, like you can smoke weed without a doctor's thing in New York.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you're on
know either.
probation, I don't know. But you should be
But my
able to.
but my point is that I think they might be more lenient now. So even if it is illegal, because I knew a detective and he don't give a fuck about weed. You know, he is all about fentanyl. You know what I mean? Like just like trying to.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
That's how I used to
When
get
I
away with
got
the hustling back in the day. The cops didn't give a fuck about weed. They was looking for
Yeah.
guns and bigger shit. They'll
Yep.
grab me up with a pound and get the fuck out of here.
That's the other
Don't
thing
take my
too. They're
shit. Get
big
the
on
fuck out of here.
guns. They're big on guns. New York, they're so fucking crazy with guns.
oh yeah, that's all they do in New York. They want to grab niggas with guns and
And they're
drugs.
so scared. You ever see police officers on the street when they find out someone's got a gun? They're so afraid of, they're
Ah, but yo, today when I came up to the cop, yo, when he didn't even know I was coming to him. I just walked to him and I was smoking a cigarette and drinking my coffee.
Mhm.
I walked to him and all he did is kept his hand on his gun release.
Oh my
The other
god.
cop
I
and then
hate when they do that shit.
That's such
the captain,
profiling, Les. He's
yeah,
profiling you. That's
hmm
what it is.
and
That's a profile.
yeah, that's facts. And the
He
captain
thinks
was
you
just
have a
like, yo,
gun on him.
whatever.
He just, yep, by the
hmm
way you look. He thinks you have a gun by the way you look. It's such bullshit. You know how the
And
law
I think it was
is?
the same cop. I think it was the same that one cop, like not the Chinese one, but
Probably.
the one cop. I think it
What
was the
precinct,
same cop
bro?
who came
What
to my
precinct?
car.
What precinct?
I forgot what precinct,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
ones closer to my neighborhood.
Les, do you ever watch
It's two of them close.
Les, you ever watch the Armed Fisherman? Do you know the Second Amendment auditor, the Armed Fisherman?
I think so. I know Law and Order. The other Spanish dude with the tattoo on his forehead, I believe.
I'm gonna throw
I
his.
think he's Puerto Rican or Cuban.
I'm gonna throw
And
up
then the Law and Troll.
Yeah, you can put his
The
link
troll.
in.
Liberty Troll. Liberty Troll.
Liberty Troll. Yeah, him too. I
Yeah, I
watch
don't
him.
really like that dude. I used to watch him a lot, but I'm starting to. He's starting
Yo, I'll be
to.
watching a
You know
couple
what?
of them. You know what I mean? When I'm bored, when there's no open panel,
Sure,
I'll just go
sure.
watch YouTube. Or if it's
Here,
not
I'm gonna copy
YouTube,
this.
I hop in my scooter and I go everywhere. West side, uptown, sometimes the Bronx.
They don't fuck
I
with you
hear.
with the electric scooter, right? You be good
Not
on that
really.
shit.
The ones you like the scooter you got. If you get that
Mine, they try to
electric,
chase me.
no, I know
Mine
yours
is
is
gas.
gas. Yeah, but if you get electric one like yours, don't try to get that one. Try to get the foot one. But to get
Yo,
the foot one, go like 40 miles.
Yeah, we
You're gonna.
seeing some of them shits fast. Some stand up shits.
Oh, yo, and then yo, remember 420? Remember I told you about the bud? I was gonna give school
Oh,
the
word. I forgot
email for
about
you to
that.
get it. Yo, they got raided, bro.
Damn. They hitting all the
Yeah, it
spots.
was all yo, bro. It was all in the news. I was like, yo,
That
but
big
yo, I
ass
got
bus on the bar, right?
yeah,
Yeah, I
yo,
seen
they
that
like
shit. I
it
was
was
tight.
5,000 and something. It was
Pounds.
5,000 worth or more.
Word. That shit was crazy.
They cut the garage door. They went into the garage door and
They
they
did
got
that
that.
shit in my hood
Got the
one night through the summertime. Like I went out one night for weed and it was late. I thought I was in another world. Every single smoke shop. The gates was down. The NYPD noticed. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Raided? Next one, they raided. Next one, they raided.
And
Yeah,
Hit
but
then I
like a
went to the
they
one
get paid
burger.
close
under the
by
Yeah,
to
shit.
my
I
table
said,
to
yo.
certain ones too.
yo. I went to the one close by to my crib, right? Yo,
That
all I saw is
happened quite a
I
bit.
got the bud from the dude and from the store, the Indian dude. I got the bud. All I saw is ISIS, the like the right on
Oh,
the
shit.
vest. It said ISIS, and they went right in the store. I left, and they went right in the
Hey,
store.
you
And when
talking
I
about
turned around, I
ice
saw
or
all the
ISIS? Ice or ISIS?
I'm
ICE,
not
whatever
Oh,
the
gonna
fuck,
ice.
fuck
Okay, all right.
those fucking cops,
I thought you were
got
talking about
those ISIS
terrorists
bags.
for a second.
No, talking about those cops
ISIS.
got the
Yeah, I got you. Yep, yep,
yeah,
yep, yep. The feds.
and it
The
was
feds.
like covered them. They was putting the vest on, and I'm like, yo, what the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
they
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
I stopped, and I was
People getting
watching
stitched
them.
up.
That was on like
Yep. Should
me and
film
my
them.
man was like, yo, my man said, yo, mind your business. I was like,
Nah,
yo,
you
no,
should
fuck
film
that,
them.
let's watch.
Yeah, film them.
Nah, I didn't
Film
want to
them.
do that. I was doing mad shit that day, but I know they raided the
Gotcha.
store.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I always be filming. I be late on my
But they
orders.
got
And I be late on my deliveries. I stop
ABF,
and
bro.
film the motherfucker.
ABF. Always be filming, son.
yo,
I'm
and
not an
then
auditor,
you know
but I
what's
film it just cause. If I see them violate, nigga, I'm there. I got some
Listen,
a video of
Les.
somebody.
Les, I
Yo,
wanna, you'll really enjoy this. I'm telling you, you'll get addicted to this guy's channel. I put it in the link there. There's the link right there. You see it? This is
let me
YouTube.
see though.
Okay,
Is it
now,
back chat?
no, no, I put it on the,
Oh, I
it's
see, I
under
see, I see
Money's
it.
name. It's money
Yeah, I
because,
see,
yeah.
I see, I see, I
So,
see, I
so
see it.
listen, so listen, so subscribe to that, and then just click videos and click popular, and then you watch these videos. Now, from a psychological point of view, I want you to watch how the cops react initially when they realize that he has a gun, and then also when they're speaking to one another, not in front of him, and you'll hear comments like, I just don't like it when a citizen
Yo,
has
these cops is driving
a
left
gun.
and right.
And they'll say this, they'll say, I just
Yo,
don't
it's
like
hot
it
as
when a
hell out there.
citizen has a gun. And they scared shitless of a citizen with a gun. This guy, Les, there's a law in
Yeah,
Florida. Listen, there's a law that says you can open carry if you're on your way, just walking, right? To or driving to fishing, hunting, or camping. It's a crazy old law, hundreds of years ago. So that's such a gray area. He can literally park his car and then walk 10 miles with an AR strapped to his chest, a pistol on his pocket, and he's holding a fishing pole with his fishing license and just walking down the road. Because if the cop comes to him, he can say, I'm going fishing. But
yeah,
but the way the law should be, a cop should just walk up to him, look at him, and say, "What are you doing?" And he could just say, "I'm going fishing." Look, and he has like a fishing, and they're supposed to just not say anything. They're supposed to walk away. That's the way the country is supposed to be. But that is not what
Should be.
happens.
Not how it is though.
Oh, he makes him get on hands, knees, hot cement, taking the thing for. I mean, they completely violate every single time because they're not used to it.
these
It's
motherfuckers out here, bro.
you got to watch that video, watch that channel, lest you'll
I
like it,
got
you'll
you.
enjoy
I
it
got you, bro. I
because it's
got you.
guns, bro. You know, it's guns and shit.
I love
They don't
guns.
Now
I
even.
I'm
grew up
watching. I'm
around
now
those.
Yeah, me
watching.
too, bro. Me too. I love
Yo,
guns.
bro, I'm
They don't
watching
even
these
know how to
fiends
hold.
walking back and forth.
They don't even know how to hold the
The
guns,
boys
right?
was out
Money,
there.
like when they take his gun from him and they like can't load it, they point it at him on accident. They don't
I
know
was
how to
about to say,
unload
yeah,
it.
they don't even know how to fucking grab that shit, unload it.
Yup,
They
they can't.
reckless.
They can't.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. They can't take the.
Pop the clip out, take the
They
one out
can't.
the chamber
Yeah, they leave the. There was one time when they took the bottom mag out, but the one was still in the
in the
chamber,
head.
and he's trying to take the shoulder strap off, and the gun
Oh my
is
god.
pointing right at him. The guy's like, "Yo, there's one in the chamber, and you're pointing my gun at me." Like the guy looks so stupid, you know.
They fucking dickheads.
They really are, man. They really are, and
Yo,
some of them just.
your
What else?
your school where you live at, you don't see fiends like people who do drugs walking around your
Oh,
neighborhood like late night.
Yo, forget that.
they all over
In
here.
the parking lot of, listen, Long Island, Nassau and Suffolk is highly populated. You know what I mean? We got millions of people, right? So it's a suburb, but it's like really not because, like, when I tried to explain to the girls right up in college, like how we live, the towns don't stop from one another. Like the city, you know how one neighborhood goes to the next neighborhood?
Yeah,
There's no farmland in between. You know what
yeah,
I
it's
mean?
just like PA. It's just like it's just like
Everything's
PA.
connected.
That's how it is in Suffolk. It's just suburbs, though. There's not tall buildings. It's just suburbs. You know.
Suburbs. Yeah,
Yeah. So in the um, a lot of the rich areas, right? The rich areas, the kids start taking Vicodin from their parents' medicine cabinet, and then they get to like snorting heroin, and then they start shooting it. So they have those
yeah.
buses in the parking lots of like the supermarket centers that are giving out
They
clean.
change the needle shit.
Yes, yes. So that's your answer your question, Les.
Wow.
We have a lot. Yeah, there's
Nah, when I was talking to y'all and listening when you was talking, I see mad different people who's on drugs walking around looking for these
Nigga,
drug
my
dealers.
block is mad dark and quiet. They sit on stoops and get high. I come outside, somebody be slumped on my stoop. Where
yo
your
Les.
brother?
The
Oh,
first
What's
time,
nah,
up,
nah,
man?
not here, not here.
yo Les. The
I
first
see
time I
Over
people
here,
went.
this shit be
sleeping on the
crazy.
fucking benches. I see people sleeping in the benches where we
Don't sit in
smoke
front
weed
of
at. I
people's
see
phone.
dudes sleeping.
I
Yo,
got
Les,
on
the first
camera
time I
on my
went to
camera. I
Money's
got somebody
house,
tweaking in front of my crib.
the first time I
Like he
went
was
to Money's
tweaking.
house, Les, I forgot to
Yeah,
bring speakers for the computer we set it up. So I
yeah,
typed in. Well, actually, it wasn't even about speakers, right? It was about the other thing that you always remind me, the cable.
The
And
cable.
so yeah, so I typed in digital cable that I needed, and there was one right around the block, right?
Yeah, that's
So
crazy because I've used
I
yeah.
Facebook Marketplace and never had that luck. This man came
yeah,
through and put something on Marketplace, and like five people hit him up. He went out for what he had to get, got it, plus something else, in like
plus the
15
Bose
minutes.
Wow.
speakers,
How the
Bose
fuck did you do
speakers.
that?
So I type in digital cable, right? I set up Money's thing and I say, listen, I'll be back. So the guy says, yeah, you can have it right now. I go to the guy's house. It's right around the block from Money's. He's also got Bose speakers. And I noticed that he's scratching his arms. And I said, oh, this guy's an addict, right? So he wanted $60
I think I
for
know
the
who it
speaker.
was. When I think about it, you said it was on Judge. It was that crib with the garage, right?
It was Judge when there was the garage there. I don't know, I don't know the
Yeah.
person's name or
I
anything, but
already,
yes.
I
So
already know who it is.
he says, listen, the cable is, $10, but oh, the cable was 20 and the speakers were 60 and he wanted 80. I said, yo, I'll give you $20 for both of the things. And he wanted 60 for the speakers and 20 for the cable. And then he was like, come on, man. I said, forget it later. I didn't even have to turn around. I was like mid turning around and he was like, all right, 20
That's how the
fucking
fiends
dollars.
be. They just want that money.
$20,
They just want to
bro.
get high.
And when I had the speakers less, they were in my
Yeah.
car. And when I pulled up to Money's, I was like, yo, maybe I should. I didn't tell him I was going for speakers. I was like, maybe I should just keep these for myself, you know?
Yeah, you surprised me when you pulled those up.
Yo,
Yeah,
Those
I ain't
you
things,
know
gonna
what's
lie though. I
crazy?
listen to my music mad loud. I think the shit got a little blown out.
what,
I'm
the
kind of
speakers?
mad. Yeah, they still sound good, but
Oh,
it has like a rattle and it drives me crazy.
they
I went
sounded
back.
good when we had them, bro. You probably played them too loud with the,
I've listened to my music loud.
yeah. Do you
Yo,
plug them into your
bro.
phone? To your
Yeah,
phone?
that's what I had it on my
Yeah,
phone after
that's
the
why.
computer stopped working.
Yeah, you need the amplifier, the support. You probably blew them out.
Oh fuck!
That
Yo, you know
I'm
what's
sucks.
kind of I'm
crazy,
kind of
yo?
tight
That
because now
Like,
it
sucks.
sounds like a rattle. Like, it drives me crazy.
yo,
Because you plugged them to your phone, it doesn't have the backup. What else?
yo, you know what's crazy? Like the same thing when you say you bought some stuff from the from Fiend, right? Yo, this dude came. I know the guy for a long time. He came with a scooter. I bought a scooter. You know what I mean? It's fast. You know what I mean? I bought the other one off. I bought the other one off him, right? Yo, the scooter. He like, yo, this is fast, bro. That shit like 15 miles. I'm like, nah, I don't want this shit. I bought it off him. I gave it to my daughter. I'm like, yo, here, take that. You want a scooter? Here. And then a couple weeks later, he came with the other one, but it was fast, same amount where my other scooter go. I said, I bet. I said, how much? He like, the shit. These scooters cost like 900 to $1,500, and he only asked me for $50. I just gave him the fifty
Wow.
dollars.
The crackheads are the best. Crackheads and the fiends,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, I keep them around. You get great things at great
Yeah,
prices.
facts.
I
He
keep
told
a
me the
few of
other
them around
day,
in my hood. Leah, when you get this,
yo,
holla at me.
That's it.
yo, I was smoking a blunt. I was smoking a blunt the other day with my girl. He came up to me and he said, "Yo, I'm gonna have you a scooter with like both back tire with shocks and front tire with shocks, and it got lights everywhere." I said, "I bet." I said, "How many miles will come?" He's like, "I got you, bro. When I come back." I said, "I bet." Yo, I think he didn't get it yet, but I think he gonna get that shit. Then he gonna
He's
sell it to
working
me
on
like
it.
$50. Yeah,
Yeah, that's official.
cause he be getting other bunch of them. He be getting e-bikes too.
I ain't gonna lie, I bought a gas bike off of Fiend and shit, and it didn't turn out too good. The one
Yeah.
time I wasn't really paying too much mind, thinking that I bought it, and I stopped when I got pulled over. I ain't had nothing on me. I was clean. I said, all right, I'm just gonna pull over. I'm not gonna run. And the bike came
Got
back
with these
Stolen.
stolen.
electric scooters.
I
Stolen.
said,
Yo,
I never
fuck.
yo,
even
bro,
seen
with
I said,
these,
why did I stop?
yo,
Fuck.
these electric scooters, the electric scooters I be
You
getting,
get
bro. I like
good.
I hook that shit up to my phone, bro. Like it's like you track it down and shit. I hook that everything up to my phone,
Yeah, I
and
got
nigga,
GPS on my
the
shit
shit,
too.
They
Can
give
you
you the shits.
control
They give you
the
mines.
who's control with the phone? Like in like the
Yeah,
Tesla is?
yeah, yeah. You lock.
Wow.
You put a lock on it. You
That's
can't. They can't steal
5G.
it or
That's
nothing.
that's the 5G technology I was telling you
Yo,
about,
when I
money.
got that
Or
shit, yo, when I got this scooter, when I got those three scooters, bro, it was a wrap. I hooked that shit up. I like, yo, fuck that. Let me hook this shit up to my app. My man showed me.
Yeah.
I just hooked it up, and there's no more. It's like it's not registered for nothing.
Yeah, shit's about to go. Shit's about to become like the future, bro. This
the
technology.
technology is getting crazy.
Yeah, it's getting
So nobody no more
insane.
but me.
Like, yo, I gotta listen. I have work at nine
That shit.
o'clock, and it's fucking 3:24. I got no more night shifts unless overtime, but I got a regular shift now, 9 to 5. So
Yeah, morning shit suck. I hate those.
I'm gonna be tired. It's 3 to 5. Cause wake up at
Yo,
eight
I don't believe
o'clock.
it. I'm fucking up, bro. Usually I don't be up. I sleep.
I got 5.5 hours sleep if I go to bed. Like in the next 5 hours sleep.
I was
Um,
falling asleep listening to Bronze's panel, but I was like, I ain't gonna live in a minute. I said, I mean, fuck it. Let me just stay up
yeah,
Yeah.
beside it.
yeah.
Nah,
Thank you for
every
pulling
time you
up,
put
Les.
every time you put a panel up, you don't. Sometimes you don't even show up.
I was
Mm.
about to say, my
You
bad. You know, I
sometimes.
do that to a lot of people. I schedule it, and I think I got the time, and then like today, I had one scheduled for
Is this
11.
the
I just
paid?
realized when I started this one.
Is this the
And
paid
then
version?
Yeah,
Bronxburg, sometimes Bronxburg do the same thing. Like he,
I be doing it a lot though.
he set
I've
up a
lost
panel and
subscribers
then
to that.
he
Is this the
forgets.
paid?
What?
Is this the paid version? Like the
Oh
you
nah,
told
this is
people?
the free one.
Okay, all right, the free one.
I
Sorry,
didn't want
Les.
to
I
pay for
can't.
it
Yo,
because
why?
Les, I didn't mean to speak over you. You cut out. I couldn't hear you, so I didn't know you were speaking, and then you came back in. I apologize.
Now you good?
What were you saying, Les?
Nah, I was talking about the StreamYard thing.
I haven't paid it and shit. 'Cause every time I open up the panel, nobody really joins, and they be dead. So I'm not gonna pay it if it's not filling up. If I open
Yo,
up a
bro,
panel
but you
one
don't
day and
have to.
there's
Yo,
six
bro, you don't
people and
have to.
people chatting,
Yo, bro, you don't have to
yeah,
pay it. Just I got one stream. I got a StreamYard right, and I don't even have that duck. That little duck emoji you got right there. I
yeah,
don't even have that. I don't even got that
yeah.
duck.
On the free version, you can't take out anything. I can't take that
Nah,
out.
I
I
don't.
can't
Yo,
take
bro, I
background.
got a free version. Yo, I have a free version. I don't got that duck, bro.
Oh, that's official.
But what does that mean, Les? Like,
Wait,
what is
actually,
that?
there might be a way to take that out.
But what's the like? Why take it away?
No
What
one,
is the
no, I'm
benefit?
saying, I
Like,
when you got a you got a free version and you don't pay for it, you sometimes you got the duck right in front,
I don't know
right?
what the. Oh, do you
So,
The
mean
duck is
like
just the StreamYard brand, like their little logo, I guess.
so you
hmm
can't get rid of that if you have a free version? You're saying,
Nope.
money? Is that,
Right now, I click on
oh,
it
no,
to take it
that's
off, and it
what,
says
I
remove
understand, Les.
StreamYard
I
logo.
understand.
Yes,
You're
I
saying
do.
you have a free version and you can get rid of it. You can customize it. That's what you're saying.
no, I don't know, but I just when I never did nothing to it, I just did my little panel. I never had that duck.
I think I've actually seen people on the free version that don't have it. But I try to click right
Yeah,
now
that's
on
what I'm
logo to
saying.
take it off, and it says the StreamYard logo is added to all streams.
It probably
But if
just
you
has to
pay
do
for it,
with
Wow,
you
what
take it off.
device you're using, guys. Like whether it's an iPhone, a computer, because there's
bro,
so many
I had
different.
an Android. I hooked my
I
shit
have
up
an
to an
Android.
Android and never got that
There's
shit,
so many
bro.
different devices, man. The iPad, the computer, Mac. Like
I'm Android. I had a
Yo, the
computer for
cop
a
said,
little while, and it crashed. I kind
yo,
of
the
can't wait
cop
for the
said,
computer to be back.
just
yo,
give
why
me
you
two
don't just
hundred
don't get a
bucks.
laptop? Get a laptop.
Or laptops will be official to be on the move with it.
Expensive,
Oh
expensive.
yeah.
Those things. When I get laptops, my
Go to a
pops and
pawn
I.
shop. Go to the pawn shop, bro. Go to the pawn shop. You get a cheap ass laptop.
Yeah, you just got to
Or
make
the
sure
pawn
though
shop,
that
I ain't
it's.
think of that.
You just got to make
Cause I got
sure
me,
that it.
I got me a laptop with a touchscreen, bro, and I only
Oh,
paid
that's
like
fire.
$100 for it.
That's official.
It was little damage, but little simple damage, but it was an easy like you get that fixed and it'd be brand new again.
I was
I
about to say,
have
I don't
what I
really
That
think
care
is
shit.
about
what
no
I think is
damage
the
as long
best
as it
is
works.
what I think the best is this Dell All in One. That's what I think is the best for. uh for a StreamYard thing like at your house. Now, what Les is talking about, like a laptop is good for on the go. They're the best. But like if you want to have a something on top of a desk, right? Instead of a desktop computer, you get a Dell All-in-One. You ever heard of that, Les? All-in-one?
Nah,
That's the one
nah.
So
without that big ass, whatever that thing is
machine,
called that
yes, without
connects
the
to the screen.
tower. Without
Yeah,
a
the tower
tower.
thing. There you go.
Yeah, so it's just a screen
It's built into
that's
the screen.
and it's a touch screen, and then you can have your keyboard to it, like everything. So like that's what I have in front of me, and it's nice to not have anything underneath. Um, it's really good with StreamYard too, but
I ain't gonna lie. When I had the computer, it made StreamYard so much more easier. Like it was actually fun
less,
to go live. For sure, I'm gonna go
yeah,
That's
live.
what I
Hell
was
yeah.
thinking about. That's what I was
but
thinking
less
about
is
doing.
right.
Like,
The less you're right with the laptops. They're the best. Like if you on the go and shit, like you got a mobile
nah,
stream.
but if no, I'm saying if you don't want to be in your house, right, and
Yeah,
you
that's what
got
I mean.
people in your house, and you want to go outside, you just go outside, put the
Yeah,
headphones on, and have the mic,
that's right.
and you do your thing.
Yep, that's right. On the go, the
That's what
fitness
I'm
on the
thinking
go.
about. I'm thinking about getting my laptop fixed and
They're
shit, the
expensive,
stream and all
man.
that shit,
Laptop.
and
We
get
don't
that shit
get.
fixed. Now I got a spot. It's cheap, and it's
Nice.
they fix Apple. They fix iPhones and all that shit. They told me to bring the laptop in. They
Yep.
ordered. I put $20 down payment, and they ordered a part. And then when I'm
Just
ready
give
to
it to
get
me,
it
bro. I'll give it
fixed,
to my pops.
boom.
He could probably fix it for you for free. So just to let you know, if you ever come out,
I
money knows.
yeah, I
My
want to
pops
get
is
that
good.
shit. I
Remember
want to
me on
get
the
that
phone
shit
with him?
fixed. I
Money.
get that shit
Huh?
fixed, and I'm gonna buy the mic, everything. Watch, and I'm gonna do everything in my podcast outside, bro.
That's cool. Money. Remember me at your crib talking to my father on the phone
Yeah,
and shit?
yeah. Every
Yeah,
time school was confused, he didn't know what to do. Hold on, let me call my pops real quick.
because I'm the
And pops was
salesman.
on point. His pops already knew.
I'm the
Yeah.
salesman. I
Uh,
sell the shit because he can't even look somebody in the eye when he's talking to them. You know what I mean? He can't like make eye contact. He's like not very antisocial, but he's a
that's
whiz.
me right there.
Tech.
I'm antisocial as hell.
So we make a good. What'd you say?
I'm antisocial as hell. I'm the same way.
So we make a
I
good
don't like
team,
you.
him and I, because he does the tech and I do the sales.
That's what it is. You got to work together to make money.
But everybody wants laptops. From my customers, I try to tell. I said we don't get any. Like, you know, our the conglomerate. Like I told you about Estee Lauder. Like it's just all desktops. Like when you go into their headquarters in Melville on the LIE, um,
That's all they
it's
have.
just it's a gigantic just warehouse that it is all like it's not a warehouse. It's like just a room. An office building that's huge and it looks like a maze with all the little cubicles. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what it looks like?
Like the little office spaces.
Yeah, and if you're
Hold
looking at
on.
the office space from the top of the ceiling, they look like SWAT stickers. Do you know what I mean? The little like
Well,
the walls. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I have no idea.
So imagine your back is on the ceiling and you're looking straight down to the floor, right? So the cubicles, like the office spaces you're talking about, they're not offices, they're walls, right? Do you know what I mean by that?
They set up in little boxes.
Yeah,
Those
but
spaces.
they look like a swastika. Do you know what I mean? Like how do you know what the Nazi swastika sign looks
I
like?
know. Yeah, I
Imagine
know what it look like.
that's so
The way
imagine
they
you're
set
looking
up. That's crazy.
that's what I mean. They look like
That's crazy.
and people are in each little curve. That's their wall. Like that's what it looks like from the ceiling. Like you know what I'm saying now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, their little office space is like
that's crazy.
I know it's nuts, like when you look at this shit, but they're all over the place. Like I'm like, what are all these people doing? They're just sitting at a desk, like putting numbers. Like, what are they doing, right? Like, this is a makeup company. Like they're putting
That
numbers
shit
in.
was a fucking front for something. They was
Ah,
moving
man.
bricks or something.
Who knows? It's a $1 billion company though. Estee Lauder, right? The makeup, and they
A
got
makeup
they
company.
yeah, it's their but it's this is their headquarters, like, and they're a conglomerate, bro. Not a company. They own companies underneath them, like all different types of companies, not just like they.
I'm sure they got money. I'm sure they own more than that makeup thing.
Exactly. And I'm always wondering, like, what are all these people doing? Like putting numbers in into the computer? Like, so they have secret shit like that's behind locked doors because you know how they test the animals with the makeup and shit? Like that's like really, do you know what I mean? Oh no.
Yeah, like a lab in this shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
And and also if you guys look on the map, out east, if you know how the Long Island looks like a fish, right? The
I heard
top,
that before.
yeah. So if you look at the map, the top North Shore is Orient Point, and the South Shore is Montauk. Off of Orient Point, right, is an island that they have all those crazy experiments where like all the weird animals wash up on the shore. Do you know? You ever heard of that?
I ain't hear that.
Never. Oh, it's like it's famous. It's famous fucking out
I
there. It's
don't
like
pay attention to too much shit that's going on, so
it's
I might have
this
heard and not remember.
bro. When you
You know
go,
what I'm saying?
when I take the ferry from Orient Point to Connecticut, right, and you pass they pass that island, you can see the government guys with the M16s, the guns, the AR-15s, like locked up because no civilians are, allowed there. You
So they
know.
got the armed security.
Yeah, like they have like like they got like this CIA guys that do like fucking side shit. Like that's what they got. Like it's not just like the or it could be the government, right? Who knows what the fuck it is?
I don't know.
I'm surprised you never heard of that, bro. It's a famous you
Right
know
now I'm a little stoned and tired, so my brain ain't on 100%. But
yeah
I might have.
yeah. And so if you just click on any map, right, and then like you zoom in on the North Shore Orient Point, and then Plum Island. It's called PLMU, Plum Island.
I
That's
look it
the
up.
yeah. I'll show you right now. Actually, let's do this.
I was about to say you the computer man. You can pull up these things.
Back camera, and then yeah, I'm on my phone, so I
Oh,
don't do it that
I'm
way.
on
But
the
I can,
phone right now too.
but
The
I can
phone is
put
on 15%.
but I can. What I can do is what I can do is just like point the camera at my Okay, so you see
Let me put you on
the
full
map.
screen. I ain't do a panel on Madeline. I forgot about full screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
So do you guys you recognize these islands or no? If I zoom out, see Long Island now.
I ain't gonna lie. Looking at the map, I'm kind of bad at knowing what's where. But
Okay, so
driving through the boroughs, I'm like a GPS.
you're right there, bro. Okay, that's Brooklyn,
Right.
and then here's a line. This is Queens right here. That's the line. Now you got Nassau County right here, and then the rest of Long Island. That's my county. That's Suffolk to the right of me, right?
Okay.
Okay. I live like in central eastern Suffolk right here, and then now this is eastern Suffolk where the Hamptons are, all down here. Montauk is the South Shore. Orient Point is the North Shore.
All
Now
right.
it's getting a little blurry, probably. I'm sorry.
It
But
is.
hold on. If I
My
zoom
phone is
in,
always blurry though.
hold
My
on.
screen is
If I
terrible.
zoom in, you see this is Orient Point, okay? The end of the North Shore, and that's Plum Island. I take the ferry, right, from here to Connecticut, right here, New London, and then I go up to
Yeah,
Maine that way. You go right past Plum Island. That's Plum Island, and no one's allowed on Plum Island unless
that's
you live.
crazy.
You cannot go there. You can't. This
So
is
the boats can only pass within a certain
yep.
distance of it. They probably can't even get near it.
I bet you. I want to look that up. I bet you. Les, money. Have you ever heard of this island, Gardner's Island? You see that?
Gardens Island. That sounds familiar.
That's right here. I'm gonna give you a quick history lesson. It's the only like plot of land left in America that the deed to the property, right? The deed, you own the property, was decreed by a king because in 16 in
Mm.
late 1600s, Charles II gave that island to Lion Gardner, and it's still in the fucking family to this day. It's the
That's crazy.
only, right?
That's
It's the
crazy, bro.
and all the big houses that were on Long Island that was decreed by kings, they're all gone, sold, like the families fucked it up. It's the only one left in the entire country.
Everybody sold the houses and shit.
Yeah. And also 1776 there was only 13 colonies. So like anything, west of the 13 colonies is, after the king. But so like the 13 colonies, everyone's sold, but it's the only property that was left. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm not a history person too much.
Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Shit.
Oh shit, we lost
Oh,
less. We dropped down.
yeah, it's all good. He probably fell asleep. I'm glad he left so I could drop now too.
Yeah, I'm about to shut this shit down. I just opened it up for a while, see who wanted to pull up.
So you see right here, brother. Um,
Let me get you.
I got it. I got it. Um, this is Ronkonkoma. So if you hop on the train, you don't have to, but like I said, if
I'm just
you
interested in the casino because I'm a gambler. I go
yeah,
to the
so
Queens casino, but I don't like it. I don't like that electronic casino shit.
well, I mean, listen, you can fuck with you can fuck with the so look, it's right here, Jake's. So that's Jake's 58, right off of the right off of the LIE 50 exit 58.
What you think about the Times Square casino? They talking about opening up a casino in Times Square.
I gotta
I'm with
read about
that.
it. I never heard of it. I'm with any casino. I love it. And gambling, like the proceeds, the taxing that the state makes off of it is,
That shit will bring
good.
the state mad fucking money.
Yeah, it's good for information. It's good for education. It's good for all that shit. I'm for all of
I'm
that.
I'm definitely with the casino.
Yep, I'm for all of that shit. Bro, you don't even know what they're doing with Jake's 58. The person that bought the shit did a great job, and then COVID came, and then they had to sell it to OTB, and OTB is kind of shitty because they're such a big fucking,
Oh,
you
track
know,
betting. I forgot about OTB.
they own it. They own the
I
fucking
used to put bets
casino.
in over there for my pops when I was young.
Well, OTB owns the Jake's 58 now. They bought it from the guy.
Oh, shit.
And they made so much fucking money that they're building a second fucking casino right fucking behind it. I mean,
That's
right
crazy.
behind, like the amount of money, it's insane. Insane. A
The amount
huge
of money that
parking
area pulls in must be. I don't even
bro,
know.
they
It's
must make
crazy.
they must make I mean, I don't know, but definitely hundreds of millions. They have to make hundreds of
Definitely.
millions. Like I don't want to say billions, but it could be. I don't know. But definitely hundreds of millions.
They definitely make hundreds of millions.
The
Imagine how much
building,
money people spend gambling.
bro. Can you imagine how much it costs to build what they're fucking building? Like
That's
right
it.
there, the price for the land, and then the tax and all that shit that they got to pay the fee. Like the fact that they can do that, pay for that shit, they must be
They got
making.
money.
Like they don't. They're gonna
They
make.
got more money than we know what to do
I
with.
want you to come out, bro, and we can fucking stay. It's the hotel is in there, so we can fucking
I mean, it
get a
sounds good,
room.
but I
And
gotta
boom.
work. I gotta work a little extra hard before my access in the casino. To
Yeah, 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 yeah. But
get
it's
my
just a
bank
good. It's
account.
just a good idea for the fucking night. So if you want to drink a little
I need
bit,
it.
so you ain't gotta worry, and then you can fucking crash in the fucking hotel room, and fucking you
Yeah,
don't have to worry
me,
about
I'm cheap.
driving
I don't
home.
waste money on hotel rooms. I sleep on the train. I've just slept outside. I sit down on the bench, sleep for a fucking half hour. I'm good. Get up
Yeah,
and keep
but
it pushing.
the hotel room is free. You understand?
Oh,
It
it's
doesn't.
free. Yeah, take that.
Yeah, because it's comped. You know what I mean? It's a
Oh,
comp
okay.
room.
I ain't know that. I hit hotels automatically. I think more money.
No,
Automatic.
because normally you're right, but not at a casino. At a casino, they don't give a fuck about the hotel room. They just give a fuck
They
about you gambling. So I get like the
want
shit
you
mail.
close by so you can wake up and come back.
I go once a week at least. So the sometimes multiple days, and I get the shit. They mail the shit to my house, and I get the emails all the time. $50 for the gift certificate for the restaurant there, free
That's
valet
fire.
parking, free, and then the big one is the hotel room. That's the top one, free hotel stay. And then
Yeah, I
I
can't
get,
wait for that shit.
and every month I get the promos for free slot machine money and all that shit.
That's official.
I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I'm gonna go there tomorrow, and I'll cam up, and I'll call you. I'll cam up from the restaurant because I got like 50. I used the little card. People are like, "Oh, don't use the card. They track your shit." It's like, yo, you want them to fucking track it? They fucking
Yeah, they
kidding
give
me?
you points on all the bread you spend.
Exactly. So
Right.
I got like I think $25 left on the card for the restaurant. So I'll stop over there and sit in the restaurant and I'll cam up so you can see the inside.
Yeah, I'll do a live if anything, or somebody else is live. I'm
It's a
not
good
gonna say
idea.
I'll do a live because I set them shits up and I'll be forgetting, or I'll be
Yeah.
busy.
But it's a kind of cool idea to go live and then so you can see the fucking shit.
You could do a live for my shit if you want. Start setting up and just talk shit.
Yeah,
Do
that's
what you
cool.
do.
Man. You
Or
I
you
gotta
could also use the StreamYard as link to your channel. You can go live on your shit.
yo, I'm gonna fucking go. If nobody else pulls up, give me a call. Like if it's like 10-15 minutes. Cause I need to show you something on the computer.
All right.
All
I'm
right?
about to end this shit probably. I'm gonna take a shower and shit because I've been out all
Okay.
day. Take
Sounds
a
good,
shower,
bro.
smoke me another blunt, and I'm gonna hit you up.
All right,
But actually,
everybody out
no, 'cause you
there.
gotta go to sleep. You gotta go to work.
Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody out there.
All right,
Have
yeah,
a good
later,
night.
everybody. You already know he said the words for me. I'm
One
holla at you.
night, everybody. One.